Okay, just in case any of you were wondering, how do you move a 2,000-pound piece of equipment with one person? Well, it's actually quite easy. You use an old Roman technique. It's called bars on the floor, little rollers. You know, they use the big logs to move their big stones, you know, miles. Well, I'm only going a few feet. So here we go. We're going to move this South Bend lathe, and it's somewhere, I don't know exact, because the website wasn't exact, but it's somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500 pounds in this little piece of metal right here. So I'm going to move it, just me pushing, and you're going to see it turning, and I'm going to reposition my rods and move it some more while you're watching. So enjoy. There we go. I didn't say it was the easiest thing to do in the world, but it's not hard. Oh, and with a lever, you can move the world. Needed just a little bit of help to get a couple of the rods out. I'm going to come to the other end and replace them up here at a different angle because I now need to turn the lathe. And I understand the angle is not optimal, but I don't have anybody here helping me. As I said earlier in the video. And I need to place these so the lathe will now turn back the other direction. And I may have to pinch it just a little bit, and that's why it's called a pinch bar. See it going back the other way? I got to turn a little faster. I'll deal with that. And you can see me changing the rods around. Probably better here. Sorry, I can't move the camera angle. Here, I'll check the camera angle just because. Where are we at? Oh yeah, I'm out of the frame. Maybe I have I have the camera sitting in my vise. I'll try to turn the vise without dropping the camera. Oh, come on. Oh, and I can't turn the vise. Hang on. I know this is not part of the good video stuff, but hang on, I gotta. That's me loosening my clamp on my vise. There we go. Now I can turn to keep the angle better. Oh, there we go. Now you see how far I've moved it just by pushing. You saw the movement probably, and me moving it. We're going to do it some more here. I think. See the tail end going in the direction it needed to go? Because the lathe is going to actually go right about here. So I'm almost where I need to go. But I need to change my rods just a little bit. And as the saying goes, you know, with the lever, you can move the world. Have to get the blocks right. Gotta get the right height. See it move? And no, I did not put my fingers any place that they ever get pinched. That opening in the lathe right there was not going to go anywhere. So, I will go just a little bit more. And then if I have to, I'll rearrange the rods. Oh yeah. Oh, let's see. I need here's the, oops, can't see it. Oh, there's the edge of it. Okay. Here's the surface grinder that I have set up in place. It works. I've played with it just a little bit. Can't say that I really know how to use it yet, but I'll learn. But I did okay. I played with a really wide block and a narrow wheel, and you can barely feel, you know, maybe a 1/2 thousandths ripple where I did the grind across. But anyway, so I need a space here, a walkway, because I mean I walk all around. The mill is sitting over this direction. My other lathe, my little Atlas, is sitting right back here. And the lathe is going to go almost where you see it right now. So let's go back around over this way, and we'll go right there. So I think at this point I need to reposition the rods a little bit so that the end of the lathe turns. Let me see. And it's a matter of geometry. See how the rods are laying on the tail end, which is in the video, it'll be the left side. Now I need to actually change the angle of that to match the others a little bit, because I'm going to push it back the other direction in order to, like a car, you know, jacking it in place, you know, or sawing it back and forth with a steering wheel. Except the rods are my steering wheel. So here we go. I'm going to change the position so I can change the direction. Let's see. Not really there. So now I need to change the direction of the other end. Okay. This is going to take a little bit of pressure off. Here, now see how I've changed the angle? I've made a V out of this stuff. What I'm doing is changing the direction that the head is going to travel. And now the head will actually come back towards you, and the tail will come towards me. And I'm going to go back the other direction. Oh gee, just like the doctor intended. And I don't want to get too close here. I may have to just pinch it, you know, to move it now. And when I say pinch, here I'm going to put my back to it so you can see. If you just take this, you go under it, and you go one, and it moves sideways. And I think I'm right where I want to be for distance, because the table here, whoops, let me swing the, there we go. A little more. There we go. Now you can see the shield for the surface grinder, which is sitting right here. And I need a walkway, so this will be about where I need to be for position of the lathe. And I will now take that end out. I showed you how I was going to pinch it, and it was just a matter of, I'll do it again right here. So under, hit, and it moves. And it went dead sideways. But I'll get the rods out of it first. Well, I'll move it on the rods until they won't go anymore. And then, because I need to bring the big end here back towards the drive area. Anyway, that's how you move a heavy piece of equipment using old-fashioned techniques. Oops, sorry about that. And there's the South Bend lathe, the back of it. Soon to be hooked up.